Welcome back to the Hopium Den. Let's get high. Alright, picking up episode 33. We finally have our monsters bred. So what we need to do is start leveling them. So whatever, we can bring as many people as we can is the game plan. I do need to look at levels. So they're pretty high levels. And my guys are great skills, but all level 1. Oh, you know what? Most important things first. Naming updates. Alright, so tank are 2 tanks that both have 13. We've got Dash and Lasang. For our flank units, 14 is Black Force. Thanks for commenting in the couple videos ago. Jeremy's, hope you're enjoying the series. I saw the comment. Again, sorry about the OG audio, but we made improvement, so if you stick with it, hopefully you learn something. And Kipper are the ones I kept. I liked Kipper's unicorn horn, and statistically was a little better female to rebreed if I need to, because all the longevity is pretty bad. I did implant organs in all these, and some of those organs came with skills, along with the human blood came with skills. So pretty much at level 1, these guys are starting off phenomenal. Like this guy had 8 skill points. I think Dash had 8. Ooh, I keep clicking surgery. I don't want to kill these guys. Yep. Yeah, and they didn't all have 8. I think those were my only 2 with 8, but a couple of the others had 2 and 4. So we're in a really good spot here to start the leveling journey. I have 6, which is my goal. I need one more name. Oh, let's see, Jose. That's the last one I've missed. Alright, we are fully named out. If anyone else has a pet, or we're going to, I guess, work back through the list if we need to for longevity purposes. But my main goal is I got to get you guys to level 14 as soon as possible. Okay, we take the levels. Green ant colony. Kind of dumb. I might get a level out of 1 or 2, but I don't really care. Venom Whirl. Now we're back here. We bump down because we're still very underleveled. And let's do a battle. I have not done a manual combat in a while because we were just speed breeding. Oh, look at all that. Alright, so Kipper. Kipper was a flank unit. Dash was one of our tanks. I see the tail sweep there. Jeremy's is a flank, but has killer. Alright, Jose, another tail sweep. Actually, sorry Jose, but I'm probably going to take that name back because I forgot I already had Vin. It's one of my friends who subbed early on. Goes by Vinny, but when I was looking for subscribers to make sure I hit everyone, it was Jose. But I forgot I did have Vin and Blur around the same time. So, one name is up for grabs. Oh, come on, you're gonna shoot Dash like that? Do you even know what type of dog Dash is? He's a big boy. He's gonna come. He's got something to say about that. He's gonna come F up your day. You don't know what you're in for. But you're about to find out. Oh, now you start missing. Didn't set up great for the tail sweeps, but I didn't super care. I figured someone would walk up in the middle. Bingo, so now I can tail sweep on each side, and this is a perfect tail sweep. Oh, we only hit 1. That's unfortunate. Oh, we do have the greater pack attack. Hang on. Carmen, this is for you. Remember how long we bred for that? Yeah, let's try it. Bang, bang. No more tail sweep, but I could do it again. Okay. I see the value there now that the attacks are at actually full damage. Like that plus killer to just keep your guys healing would be insane. You should have fly. Oh, you still got to go around? That's unfortunate. I really thought that that might bypass it, but that's alright. We're in his face. We're good there. We're good. We still have a movement here, but not an attack. We still have a movement here. Man, we're looking good. And you still have a whole turn. So let's just get you in. We're looking strong, man. These traits are wild. 48 back there? Who's popping off 48s for me? And my agility's high, they can't touch me. We move up. We tail sweep the middle. Oh! Wait, whoa. Why didn't the tail sweep? Oh, because I can't attack. That's fair. I did know that. You can't attack in the middle if no one's there, even though the tail sweep would technically proc and hit it. That guy's agility's kind of nuts, man. He's kind of a menace. Didn't quite get to him. You're dead. But we're looking good. Fire skin's only doing 3 on my tank units because that fire I kind of lost it, unfortunately. But that's alright. Really cool to start using some of those skills. Now I actually got to learn how to repilot our guys a little bit. I love it. I guess I'll do this. Let's see. I think Dash, Black Force, maybe Lesang are my 3 max people. And then let's keep getting our archers leveled up for the end game. Nice. We actually got a little bit of width on the start. Okay, you might still even have a shot. Alright. And we should be okay on that flank. Maybe not. Who cares? But at least there's enough ants here. I should get XP, and it wasn't like a complete tunnel. So it ended up being worth it. Do I get cheeky here and try flying over the top and biting him in the booty? I mean, probably not. I think I'm just going to hack my way through, but I do like the idea of it. Oops. I definitely meant to click on you. That's alright. I'll just kill here. And then we kill. Let's see here. Oh, I thought you'd kill. Alright, you're dead. You move up and protect my archer. Can't quite bite. That's alright. So action poise 3. Without triggering attack of opportunity. It only costs me 3. It does cost more energy than movement. I will say the one thing is I wish the breeding lines would have stayed just different enough to like look a little more unique. Because I bred the fly-in, that seems to be a really dominant trait. So everyone has the like insect butt wing situation going on, which is fine. It's sweet. And, you know, I bred fly on purpose. I wanted that in terms of setting up tail sweeps and everything that goes along with it. So I really have no regrets. Alright. How are we not hitting? What are these ants' agility? 1,000? That's crazy. Which one is geared? Give him a level. That's alright. Lesang and Black Force got one. That's what matters. Alright. We're just gonna keep the grind going. What eggs hatched? Alright, nothing like a little bug. Guilds research. Still didn't get the endgame guild quest. So super unfortunate, you know. I do wish I would have played that one a little different. But now that you know, you know. Alright. We need all the human blood. That's a bad one. Mammal blood also gives pretty good longevity. So I'm going to do that. Reptile blood. It's not great, but I guess I'll take it. Insectoid blood. Those don't give any longevity. We don't really need element stuff. Sure, we'll take a potion of cure. Nope, it's worse than what I'm making. Sure, stone skin. As long as your resilience is high enough, the effect doesn't really matter, the side effect. And my resilience is kind of crazy now, finally. Alright, give me just a sec. Dog incoming. Herded them out. They might be Australian Shepherds, but I'm the herder in this family. Alright, so that does give me a name though, since we're naming after dogs. We got my second dog. Merlin's one, and Rafiki is the other. Went with Rafiki because my mom had Simba about exactly a year before we were getting a dog. And we were like, yeah, Rafiki, let's stick with the Lion King. And it was a good fit for him. He's a gem. Not that Merlin isn't. Merlin just has lots of energy. Very much like Jumper, high energy, and Rafi has always just been a saint. Like, I got him therapy dog certified when he was like 6 months old. I guess technically I shouldn't be telling this story because they got to be a year. But he was such a good temperament, we may or may not have fudge dates to get him approved early on because he just crushed that training. But you didn't hear that from me. Alright, so Lasang, Dash, Black Force are our kind of 3 max traits. Oh, that scared me when I saw the defeated. I was like, what's happening? Oh, these are all our stuff. Who'd I breed? Did I try again on the flank units? I might have. I might have. These were either the flank units, or as a joke, I put the flank and tank together just to see what they looked like, and forgot I did that. So it's going to be a surprise to both of us. These might come out with somewhere around 19 traits was the total together that I looked at. I'm not going to give them all like blood potions and stuff. I need to just wait. Strength has a chance to be 100. All these are in the 90s, so I'm just going to leave it for a second. Better I change it every turn. Alright, let's do our levels. Oof, Rothman, you might not be with us very long. Because as good as you are pretty much a breeding machine. I don't think you're going to make many endgame fights. Dash already has 8. That's insane. Okay, so regenerate's amazing. What's the actual damage? So fire spits up to 25. Fire spit's probably better than poison. I'm still sad we lost Ice Breath, man. Okay, Dash could use endurance. And let's make movement cheaper. And we're going to actually need counterattack since we have all the family traits. Let's say you got 9. You're insane. Let's do the same thing. And then, let's see. Making energy leech cheaper seems like it makes a lot of sense. And I'm giving myself action points? That's broken. I didn't notice that. Plus 10 action points. Oh, Black Force, you're going nuts. Alright, you don't have the counterattack stuff as much, but I do at least want you to have a little counterattack. That way you can like wipe archers if you're in their face or whatever. Your health's pretty good, nothing should one-shot you. I kind of like the idea of just making everything fear you. Greater lifesteal would be huge. Flawless attack at 3 turns is really nice to trigger energy and lifesteal. I think because I need to hit to proc so many things, I'm going to go flawless here. Jeremy's, okay, we get that and this, and Kipper, we're almost there, Kip. Assuming Thomas calls his dog Kip. I nickname everything, so hopefully no offense there. Let's see, I think I only set up one of these, I didn't copy and paste. Been doing way too much breeding the last few days. My brain's kind of fried with this process. So, glad we're at the tail end. That's pretty much just to see if we can keep passing on at least the 14 traits. Maybe we'll get real lucky and pass on more. I am going to spend a second here. I've been thinking about this. I need I need to redo my equipment on these guys, because I kind of mix and matched everything, and so I have no idea actually who has what. Making you more agile sounds pretty good. I can try and max the full force, but it really needs to be from like a flank position. I'll try it just so someone has it for uniqueness sake, but probably I'm not going to use it much. Archer, just in case we get in a bad spot in the end game, we're going disengage. That's really important early game. At least I feel it is. It saved me a ton of times. And yeah, more crit on the archer sounds great. Gear, you need to finally be able to move. I should have taken those earlier, but I maxed out archery instead. So, a little late, but that's alright. Merlin, alright, what we got? More fear, and Smarty Boy, you need to be able to do more with your staff. Alright, so we got 3, 5, 5, 6, 3, 3. And I think we need 4. We need at least 4 for the champion battles above level 14. Let's see, what's our surprise? Not done yet. New apprentice, new stock. Did we lose our apprentices? Yeah, I think we lost both. Boo. Alright, we just want high alchemy skill. This guy, low-key, might... I mean, our other guy's 67, so he's not going to beat him, but he's a phenomenal apprentice. Rudolph. I feel like we've had a Rudolph before. So it was Kipper I bred, not one of these. So these should be tank 14s, and I was only rolling 1 trait. So these have really high odds of hitting something. So I could give them potions now. I mean, it's only 5 of them, and 1 of them probably hits, so I'm just going to give them each one of those potions I just bought, which probably isn't my best move. I should wait and see who's the best, yada yada. But at the end of the day, like, I'm happy with these guys. The problem is just their lifespans. I'm still at 2.5 years. So it is risky. Like, the fact that I gave them organs, I'm almost a quarter through their fighting lives, and we're not close to level 14. Open, how many are you gonna let me bring? 4. Classic is only 3. Lizard Hunt, 4 hybrids. I think open's fine. What do I get for Lizard Hunt? Nothing. Alright, open it is. You guys are too high level. So only 4, so it's gotta be Lasang, Dash, Black Force, and maybe this guy, maybe Kipper. I don't quite remember which one of those I won't say preferred, but which one seemed a little better. Alright, let's keep leveling as we go. So we got some counterattacks on Dash. We could use some agility. So let's do that. And crit is always good. Lasang. Oh, I almost forgot energy leech. Alright, that's the most important thing. So I gotta do that for Dash too. Alright, Black Force is going crazy. Let's get up the crit. I know this doesn't help agility. Either that or I dump more into like energy steal or life steal. The healthier I can keep them, the better I'll be. Fire Spit's honestly really good too to make them, force them to come to me. Bleeding Wound makes sense. I mean, pretty much any of these has a lot of value. Let's see. Let's do the energy steal. I think that's a touch more value than life steal. You could debate me, and I would tell you you're probably right. But that's how I feel, so I'm sticking with it. Alright, Kipper, we made it. and nothing else to do. Let's see here. I do need to make some more blood potions. The hybrid potions were only for fear. I actually need human blood. So if you go base there and take potions, you can get human blood. But it does take putting them to sleep, and by asleep I mean eternal rest. Alright. Oh, we finally got a blacksmith to 50. Are you kidding me? Shield bows. I do like the idea of shields, but I've been waiting forever for enchantment. I'll do master. I mean, I've been waiting for a long time for shields. Damage invisible. So let's do an army shield with it. And that, and making it fine. Alright. I really like the customizability of the blacksmith. It just wasn't even relevant. It was so late into my run that I finally get a good one. Alright, so you should have all 14. The only one I'm looking for is Bleeding Wound, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is Family Bond. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is at Fearless Aura. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, Bleeding Wound's all I'm looking for. So you're 13. You're 13. You're 14. And you're 14. Well, there we go. We got our 14s. So maybe I'll just rename Jeremy's and Kipper into 14s. We'll see what they're like first. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I mean, Bleeding Wound's good, but definitely not essential. It is nice that we hit males and females. And I do need the longevity. So, I am going to treat these like I'm keeping them. Let's see here. Black Force is a male, so I care the most about the female. Kind of makes common sense, right? Alright, so human. Do we give 2 human? How much does that bump the lifespan? Kinda want to still give a hybrid, just to keep getting that fear down. Their resilience is so much better now. They're not getting abominated at all. That's awesome. Yeah, and then let's just do your agility should be about maxed. So we just make you better against hybrids. So the lifespan is up 2 years there. And that potentially would produce more offspring. And these are the traits I would need on it. Okay. That's real solid. We're going to do the same thing here. Human. Hybrid. So these guys are going to slightly outscale Black Force, not even because Black Force fault, just because I have more time to invest into them. Same thing here. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll, no. I'll save it in case I get real lucky on something else. Sure, we'll just give you the 56. Let's get rid of it. We probably should be saving bite strength. Probably should be saving bite strength for our tanks, because they're significantly worse bite strength wise. I'll do that. 1.8, that's it. I mean, I can give you... I've got potions to spare at this point. So I could do something like this and give you an extra human blood. It's not a ton, but 1.2? Sure. Alright. Do I want... I'm not going to rebreed my tanks till their bite strength is up, until they're closer to being maxed. Easy dubs. Inferno. Can't do those yet. Nice. We don't want to be fighting level 17s and 15s, so we'll bump them down and still be fighting that. Let's see. Rafi, I love you, buddy, but you are probably the weakest of the pack. Nice. Jeremy's is already getting a gold. Sure, we're paying the blacksmith more. Expected that. Now he's a master or whatever. Alright, Rockman. You might not be the strongest, but I'll keep investing in you. Alright, crit is maxed. Which I need to stop doing because I need to do energy leech there. One of these times I'll remember. But probably not for a while. I do want tail sweep to be cheaper. Alright, Black Force, we got that. And Family Bond, gain strength, agility, endurance, and courage. I mean, honestly, not super needed. Like, definitely not bad. But it doesn't really do a whole lot for me. I think you... Yeah, Jeremy's, we're going to go with the greater energy steal. Kipper, we're up to 5. Alright, Kipper, go crazy. Alright. Pretty quick turns, just trying to catch up levels-wise. Man, really don't want to deal with those offspring right now. Because we got a lot of them. That's really all I need. Holy cow, did we ever get some ants. And I can't just scroll to the bottom because of all the ants now. Okay, let's quickly get rid of these. You guys all looking fine. Yep, we'll heal off 50. You're all significantly under that. Killing's faster than selling. I just wish you could, like, control highlight a bunch. One other thing I was going to say, like, I kind of wish that I was thinking about as I lost some of you guys who are named after the OGs. I wish there was somewhere that, like, tracked your history as a monster breeder. Like, what monster won the most medals, and, like, the combat stats, I wish those didn't go away when the monster died, I guess is basically what I'm saying. I wish there was, like, a legacy piece of it. And I know that's probably a lot to ask. Thomas, rest in peace, my man. You were very influential in that mid game. Jesus, you are a monster as well. Sleep tight. Alright, level check. 4, 8, 9, 9, 7, 6. Sounds like someone's phone number. Alright. Classics, only 3. Open, how many can I bring? Only 3. Hybrids, 5. Love that. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You're going to send level 22s at me? Chill out, chill out, chill out. We're still single digits. Alright, Rocky, pop off. Give me a gold medal here. Black Force got one. Nice. Alright, we keep the levels going. Rafiki, get that bite strength up. We're going to breed you here soon. Dash, we're finally going to do this that I've talked about multiple times and remembered. Lasang. Let's see. We keep making tail sweep cheaper. Black Force. We finish that and we get your flawless bite should already be there. I think we get lifesteal now. Lifesteal or crit? Probably crit. Because you already have like a 20%. Yeah, I don't hate that. Jeremy's, we go back to flawless attack. I just want pure damage, and Kipper, flawless attack. Alright, there we go. Gubster, I didn't forget about you. Let's get that poison spit maxed, and Vin, you got 8. You're going crazy. He's going crazy. Alright. September. Nothing for me. I should check a second. How old are these guys getting? 33, 32. Ooh, so I think maybe he actually doesn't level up as fast anymore or decays because he's over 40. Hasten has officially passed him. Geared because he's a slave. Yeah, my man. I invested a lot of time into you, but I don't think it's going to happen. You're 43. Alright, we're going to have a hard look at the people. Because it might, I mean, the 14s have the bleeding wound, but at the same time, it's like, do I really want to redo 5 levels? Not particularly. Alright. Lasang, dash, boom, boom, boom. We'll leave Rafi sitting. Actually, maybe Kipper was my one? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't particularly matter. And if I'm going to underlevel someone, I'd rather just commit to one. So that'll be rough. That's okay. Let's get Tail Sweep up after we finish Energy Leech on Lasang. Alright, that's cheaper. And because you're my tank, we need Flawless D. Oh, we could actually boost their strength through charge. Interesting. So there's another relevant trait thing. Yeah. Not that I think it's that, like, charge itself is that great, but the extra strength is nice. Let's see here. We'll go Lifesteal on Jeremy's and Kipper. We'll go Energy. We are just flying levels right now. This is insane. Alright. We are hitting double digits with some of them. Yeah, Rafi's kind of the odd man out right now. That's okay. Alright. Here's the moment of truth. Okay, so these guys are living 5 years, which is the nicest part. Alright, I'm gonna have to look at that one. Because I also got their fear down, which is pretty important. And their fire skin's closer to being maxed. So there is some value. But they only have the bleeding wound. I think because I'm so close to 14 already on a lot of these. I mean, who would I replace? Probably Kipper and I mean, Kipper's got good D. Yeah, this guy's very strong. The longevity piece is nice. That's a real shame that I had to breed that back up. If you guys are going crazy breeding like I did, please keep an eye on that. Alright, so if I were to commit, how long would I set myself back? Kind of a long ways. Because I think I need 4 for tournaments. Let me look here. Nope, this isn't a week I can cheat and look. Shoot. Alright. I don't think any of those super matter. I guess resist bleeding isn't bad, but... got to be elite to even be close to what I have. And even then, no bueno. Those aren't good. I could take those guys just for blood, but not worth it. Oh man. Alright, how many... So they start off with 1 skill. How am I doing longevity-wise? So I'm a third through. Man, it'll be close. The reason I say it'll be close is because I still got to level these guys a little bit. And then after the level, after they get to 14, then I still have basically 1 full year of combat. So Jeremy's isn't going to make it. Not even close. Alright, so I should stop investing in Jeremy's. So which one of these 3 is the best? Probably this guy with the highest defense. Yeah, highest defense and full of hundreds bite. That's very satisfying to OCD people. Alright, you're Jeremy's 2.0. Shoot, man. Got this guy to 9 for nothing. That's a bummer. So let's give you back the skill. Strength wouldn't be bad. Endurance you don't need. Frost and physical protection. Sure, we can get that frost to 100, really for the physical protection. I don't think I have skill points anywhere else. Not unless one of you guys do. Alright, I think it's time for Gubby and Vin to get some sleep as well. We just keep running the new units. Rest in peace, Gubby. Vin, you are an absolute monster. You do have skill points. Okay, thank you. Wow, kind of makes you feel some type of way. We've had these people for a long, long time. Alright, so skill points and fire. That gets my fire skin maxed, but mainly for the skill points. I would like more strength, but I don't need much else, so I think I can just give them a heart. Start trying to finally get their spiny skin up. That'd be hilarious. Okay, that one's a little better. Where's the heart? Don't need agility. Alright, there's a 70. That one's not bad. Physical protection and tameness. Yeah, we can do that. Strength, endurance. I guess if I do this frost, then you're maxed. Alright, so there we go. Jeremy's is now probably our best flank unit, along with Black Force. And we should have a lot right here. And then we instantly go bite. I think we're just going to flip Kipper straight down to this. And man, I do love this unicorn horn. I love that unicorn horn. Yeah, resilience, physical protection, that sounds great. Strength, endurance. I wish I had a strength, physical protection. You don't really need fire. You could use a touch of frost. Frost, endurance. You don't need endurance. Do we care about tameness? No. I think we just do that. That's going to give Kipper so many traits. Yeah, that's an insane amount of traits. I don't know, part of me wants to keep one skill one for someone else. Alright, nerve, resilience, and let's just give you more strength, I guess. Alright, Kipper, you got 5. Okay. And you. I think you didn't make the cut. What organ do you have for me? Pretty good one. Because we got 14, 14, 14. We got 3 14s now. I guess I will just breed... Hang on, let me see. You guys have max bite. Where's Rafi's max bite at? Not there. Alright, not doing that yet. So now my 6 is still Jeremy's, Kipper, Black Force, boom, boom, boom. So still same 6 names, we just flip things around a bit. Deserters would be meat, we don't care. Open games, how many can I bring? 4. Okay. We gotta bring our lower guys. And then we'll keep getting up our tank units. Alright. They were even hurt, I didn't think about that. Man, I wish we were there. We could start Frozen Storm right now. Nice, 5. Everyone but Rafi. Alright, let's see where we're at. So, Rafi is 6, dash. We're finishing this. Lasang, we already got those. Lasang must have started with extra skills. Alright, we go there. Ultimate Fury. I guess I don't know what the magnitude does there. Does it increase when it happens? No. Oh, it just increases my bonuses. But honestly, those aren't that important. Same thing with Family Bond. So these are fairly similar, but because I've bred so much, it's actually not very helpful. Hey, hindsight's 20/20. I am gonna max regen on these because they don't have killer. That's a good call that I remembered that. Alright, lifesteal on you. And we keep working there. Kipper, we now need bite strength. And you're going insane. And Jeremy's. Okay, we got bite strength. Let's make it cheaper to move. I guess that's pretty important too. I really don't need to do the third one for the record. I shouldn't have, but that's alright. Dang, Rock, man, I was hoping you got one there. I think you're one away from the bite being done. And because of that, I'm going to bring you out of turn. Ah, you were 2 away. I knew we were close. Alright, dash, 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 dash. We got that, we got that. We're going to focus on regen on our tanks. And then after regen, let's see. I mean, they will have archers in the end game. But really, those are going to be my flank units flying up at the archers. My crit chance is pretty low. I'm just going to get these guys more health. Kipper's still going crazy. You're going to do that, and your crit's at 20. Let's make it cheaper to move. And Jeremy's, we already did that. lifesteal, and flawless. Alright, I'm going to call it here. After we do these catacombs, let's just do a quick level check and see where we are at. So 7, 14, 13, 14, 6, 6. So we're really close. So what we're going to do is continue speed leveling for maybe the first 5 minutes. Actually, I might just do the speed leveling kind of in between episodes, and the reason is because like the most retention and the most views are usually within the first 10 minutes or so of videos. So to jump in and then just keep doing these speed levelings, that's not very exciting. I'd much rather jump in and we just start gold medal hunting and champions hunting, boom, 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 off the bat. So I like that game plan. I will see you guys next episode. Have a good one.